Hey everyone, David C. Anderson here, coming at you from the Knife Center. And today we're taking a look at a Knife Center exclusive variant of the Spyderco Native 5, featuring Cru-Wear steel and smooth black G10 handles. Let's check it out. Now if you aren't already familiar with the Native 5, you should be, because it's an enduring Spyderco design for a reason. It just really works. The blade shape and the geometry and the size overall makes it an ideal option for all sorts of uses, whether it's EDC, food prep, camping or hiking, and even tactical needs. What makes this version special is that use of CPM Cru-Wear steel, and that's a fantastic all-around option with higher wear resistance than something like D2, but it's very tough as well, tougher even than something like M2. We see that steel applied to Spyderco's typical leaf-shaped blade, which functions a lot like a drop point on this model. It features a full flat grind for an excellent trade-off between cutting efficiency and strength, and we've even got a nice swedge along the spine, which is going to remove that bit of friction right there that might normally be caused by a hard corner. At the heel of the blade, we see a signature Spyderco design element, and that's this full-size finger choil right here. This incorporates into the handle to extend the grip, while at the same time allowing it to fold up nice and small so it carries easier in your pocket. We've got some jimping on that choil, as well as a bit of jimping where your thumb would rest, making it very easy and very natural to hold your hand like so, and you feel like you have a lot of control over this blade. The handle itself on this Knife Center exclusive version features smooth black G10. Now the Native 5 is already one of the best all-around EDC knives out there, and with these smooth handles, it's even better. Normally G10 has a bit of a texture to it, which gives you a really good grip, but these versions are even easier on your pockets, and you still don't feel like you're wanting for grip either. It doesn't feel slick in the hand, and it feels very secure. Speaking of security, for the locking mechanism, we get a very strong mid-mounted lockback that also has a full metal backspacer. It provides a lot of rigidity and structure that really helps to keep this knife strong and ready for anything. As far as deployment goes, because it is a lockback, it's not going to flip open as nicely as some of the modern frame locks or liner locks that have bearing-based pivots. That's because you get a little bit of resistance from the lock bar itself when you go to open, but despite that, it's very smooth, opens very easily, and it's not really going to be a problem. Like certain other Spyderco models like the Delica and Endura, the Native 5 is also a great option, not just for right-handed folks, but for left-handed users as well, and that's for a couple of reasons. First, we have that signature round opening hole right here, which makes it easy to open one-handed no matter which hand you're using. Also, that lockback is just as easily accessed with either hand. We also, with this knife, get a 4-position pocket clip. You can carry it tip up or tip down on either side of the knife. That means you can carry it in any pocket and have it set up ready for your dominant hand, or on your off side if you want to use it with your weak hand as a backup to something else. The clip itself is a nice polished metal affair, has a good bit of thickness and a good bit of retention as well. It's going to hold very nicely in the pocket. When it's equipped to the back side of the knife, we have a lanyard hole that goes through a hole cut out in the clip itself. If you have it clipped to the front side of the knife, however, it is going to cover up the pivot just a little bit, so if you're the kind of person who likes to tinker with your pivot, just keep that in mind. There's a lot to recommend about the Native 5 design overall, and this one in particular. We love that Cru-Wear steel for all-around use, so if you've never had a Native 5 before, this is a great one to start with. And if you want to complete your collection of Native knives, you gotta pick one up too. If you want to get your hands on one, click the link in the description below to head over to KnifeCenter.com.
I'll just put it in the blooper reel.
No. That helps this knife stand up to really good use. Man, this is usually the easy part.
Do I think that's funny? Yes.
I think it's...
Will the audience think it's funny?
Yeah, some of that's usable.